I work reception at Berlin's Bürgeramt, the German registration office. An American woman walked in demanding to just get registered real quick before her lunch reservation. I handed her the standard form. She stared at it like I'd given her a bomb. This is 12 pages. For an address. I nodded. She flipped through, increasingly panicked. Why do you need my parents' birthplaces? My previous addresses for 10 years? My landlord's tax ID. I explained Germany requires complete documentation. She slammed it down. I'm American. I don't do paperwork. Can't you just put me in your computer? I showed her the appointments board. Next available slot was 6 weeks out. Her face went white. 6 weeks? I moved in yesterday. What if police check? I told her to carry her passport meanwhile. She asked if she could pay extra to skip the line. Like Amazon Prime, but for government. Ma'am, this is Germany. Bureaucracy doesn't have premium tiers. She left, muttering about freedom. My colleague in Hamburg dealt with an American who brought his marriage certificate to register, but it was just a printout from a wedding website. Where's the official seal? She asked. It's digital, he said. We don't do physical certificates anymore in Vegas. She explained Germany requires original documents with apostille stamp. He stared blankly. Appa what? 20 minutes later, after explaining authentication processes, he asked, Can I just show you our Instagram wedding photos instead? An American man arrived at Munich's driver's license office, holding his California license like a golden ticket. I need the German version of this, he announced. The clerk explained he'd need to take theory and practical tests. Tests? I've been driving for 20 years. I have a clean record. She nodded, still needs tests. He pulled out his phone, showing photos of his spotless pickup truck. Look at this baby. I parallel park this beast daily. Your little European cars? Child's play. The clerk remained unmoved. Tests required. He switched tactics. Is this because of World War II? Because I had nothing to do with that. She blinked slowly. Sir, it's because German traffic laws differ from American ones. You need to learn right-of-way rules, Autobahn regulations, environmental zones, he interrupted. I drive 70 miles daily on Highway 5. That's basically your Autobahn. She pulled out a thick manual. This is your study material. 14 categories, 450 questions. He stared at it, horrified. This is discrimination against American excellence. He demanded to speak with someone higher up. She was the department head. He asked if his AAA membership counted for anything. It did not. Finally, he played his trump card. I'll pay double. She explained German licensing isn't for sale. He left, insisting he'd just keep using Uber instead. I watched an American couple in Frankfurt's housing office try to register their rental. They'd filled the form in pencil. You must use blue or black ink, the clerk said. The wife groaned. Seriously? It's 2024. Why isn't this online? The clerk handed them a fresh form. They started over, now annoyed. Halfway through, the husband stopped. Question 15 asks for my employer's registration number. How would I know that? The clerk explained it's on their contract. I don't carry my contract around. Could he email it? No email, must be physical. He asked to use his phone photo of the contract. Must be original document. His wife snapped. This is insane. In America, I updated my address on my phone in 30 seconds. The clerk smiled thinly. This is Germany. They returned 3 times. Once forgetting landlord's signature, once with wrong ID format, once with an expired document. On visit 4, everything was finally correct. The husband asked, How long until we're registered? She checked her computer. 6 to 8 weeks processing time. His jaw dropped. Weeks? What if we need to prove residency before then? She handed him a receipt. Show this as proof of application. He studied it suspiciously. This is just a stamped paper. Very official. She didn't react to his sarcasm. They left, the wife saying, I miss just telling Alexa to update my info. My friend works at Deutsche Bank in Cologne. An American graduate student came in to open an account. Simple request, complicated reality. I need your registration confirmation, passport, student visa, and proof of enrollment, she said. He had his passport. That's it. The rest is being processed. She explained no registration means no account. He protested. How do I get paid without a bank account? How do I pay rent? This is circular logic. She agreed it's challenging, but rules are rules. He asked if he could use his American account meanwhile. Does it have German IBAN? It didn't. Then landlords won't accept it. He slumped in his chair. What did people do before banks? She suggested he ask his university for help. He perked up. Can't I just use Venmo? She'd never heard of it. He explained American payment app. She shook her head. Germany runs on direct bank transfers and cash. Cash? Like physical money? He seemed genuinely confused. She confirmed Germans love cash. He asked if credit cards work everywhere. Some places, not all. Many prefer EC cards. Another term he'd never heard. 15 minutes of explanation later, he understood German banking was its own universe. He asked one final question. How long to open an account once I have documents? She smiled. 2 to 3 weeks for account activation. He put his head in his hands. I'm going to be broke for a month, aren't I? She suggested he budget carefully. An American woman in Berlin called my insurance office, furious. I've been on hold for 40 minutes. I apologized, high call volume. I just need to add my husband to my plan. 5-minute thing, right? Wrong. I asked for her policy number, his details, their marriage certificate. Why the certificate? Just take my word for it. German insurance requires documentation for everything. She sighed heavily. Fine, I'll email it. I explained we needed certified copies by post. Post? Like physical mail? Do you guys have internet? I remained patient, yes, but legal documents require originals. She asked how long processing take. 4 to 6 weeks. Her voice rose. He needs a doctor now. He's sick. I explained emergency care works differently. He could visit and sort billing later. She calmed slightly. Okay, but after I send documents, he's covered immediately? Not immediately, after processing and confirmation. She exploded. This is healthcare, not a mortgage application. People could die waiting. I noted that emergencies get treated regardless, paperwork follows. She wasn't satisfied. In America, I added him online in 2 clicks. I understood her frustration, but this is Germany. She threatened to switch insurers. I gently informed her all German insurers follow identical regulations. Long silence. Then, so you're telling me I'm trapped in bureaucracy hell? I preferred to call it thorough documentation, but essentially yes. She hung up, called back 10 minutes later asking where to mail the certificate. I work at Stuttgart's Finanzamt tax office. An American freelancer came in needing a tax number to invoice client. I've been waiting 8 weeks. My clients are threatening to drop me. I pulled his file, missing 3 required documents. You didn't submit proof of qualifications, business registration, or apartment lease. He protested he'd sent everything by email. I checked, he'd sent PDFs. We need certified physical copies. His face reddened. I'm losing thousands of dollars because you won't accept digital files? It's the same information. I explained legal requirements don't bend for convenience. He asked to speak with whoever makes these rules. The Bundestag, approximately. He didn't appreciate my answer. Can I pay for rush processing? No such thing exists in German tax administration. He tried another angle. What if I just use my American tax number? German clients require German tax numbers for their record. He slumped. How do other foreigners survive this? I told him they follow the process. He asked if there's an English guide to German tax bureaucracy. I showed him our website entirely in German. Of course it is. He asked if Google Translate would work. I suggested hiring a Steuerberater, tax consultant. His eyes widened. I have to pay someone to help me pay taxes? Welcome to Germany. He left, muttering about American entrepreneurial freedom. My sister processes visa extensions in Dusseldorf. An American showed up 2 days before his tourist visa expired, wanting to extend 3 months. I love Germany and want to stay longer. Just stamp my passport. She explained tourist visas can't be extended inside Germany. He'd need to leave and reapply. His confident smile vanished. Leave? I have an apartment lease. I have friends here. I'm learning German. Admirable, but immigration law is strict. He insisted there must be a waiver. For Americans, we invented modern democracy. She stared at him. Germany also has democracy, sir. He switched tactics. Couldn't he apply for student visa instead? Requirements include university acceptance, proof of funds, health insurance, and months of processing. He had none of that. Work visa? Needs job offer and qualifications recognition. He grew desperate. What if I marry my girlfriend? We've been dating 2 months. Marriage doesn't grant automatic residency. That's a separate process requiring more paperwork. He asked what happens if he just stays. She explained overstaying leads to deportation and entry bans. His face went pale. This is insane. I'm not a criminal, I just like Berlin. She sympathized but couldn't change immigration law. He demanded the number for American embassy. She provided it, knowing they'd tell him the same. He asked one last question. Why does Germany make this so hard? She answered honestly. Germany has rules. We follow them. He left, already on his phone booking flights. The best was an American in Heidelberg who arrived at the Ausländerbehörde, foreigner's office, with a folder labeled German Paperwork Survival Kit. Inside, copies of every document imaginable, organized with color-coded tabs. The clerk was impressed. You're very prepared. He grinned. I learned my lesson. Last time I came, I was missing one signature and had to come back. Cost me a vacation day. He'd done everything right, almost. She pointed to one form. This needs original, not copy. His smile died. The website said copies were fine. She pulled up the regulation. That specific form required originals since policy changed last month. He stared at his perfect folder. I spent hours on this. She apologized. He'd need to return. He didn't get angry. Instead, he laughed. You know what? I get it now. This isn't about making things difficult. Germans just really, really love rules. She nodded. Ordnung muss sein. He asked what that meant. There must be order. He packed up his folder. In America, we wing it and hope for the best. Here, you plan 17 steps ahead. She smiled. Exactly. He asked one final thing. Will I ever stop needing help with German bureaucracy? She considered this carefully. My husband is German, born here, lived here 60 years. He still asks me to check his forms. The American laughed again. That's actually comforting. Okay, I'll be back Thursday with the original. Germany doesn't have a paperwork problem. Germans simply believe if something's worth doing, it's worth documenting thoroughly, filing correctly, and processing in proper sequence. Americans see red tape. Germans see quality control. The difference isn't right or wrong, it's just culture. Next time you visit, remember, bring originals, never copies. Use ink, never pencil. Arrive early, never assume quick service. Most importantly, embrace the process. Fighting German bureaucracy is like arguing with rain, pointless and you'll just get wet.